One thing I'm really grateful for in the landscape of these GLP-1 medications that have become so popular is that it really brought to center stage the idea of food noise. Because food noise is something that I struggled with for most of my life. It's something that my clients have struggled with for most of their lives. It's something that I work on as an emotional eating coach when we're working through healing the relationship with not only food, but also with our bodies. And so food noise is something I've been talking about for a really long time. And it's just nice that it's become a really common theme for people to talk about in these spaces. Because I think when you struggle with food, specifically food noise, and like we all know what food noise is, right? It's the nonstop, constant thoughts about food, wanting to eat, really intense cravings. I used to describe it as feeling like I was under a spell with food. Like food had me in a trance, and like I just could not do anything until I ate the food that I was obsessing about, right? It's just this constant thought about food. And so where was I going with this? Okay, I think I know. So the thing about food noise is, for those of us who have really struggled with this for a long time, like there was always a sense of shame, right? Because you would hold this, like at least I know this for me, I would hold so much shame because like, why couldn't I stop thinking about food? Like, why was I always thinking about food? Why was food always on my mind? And I didn't realize that so many other people were struggling with this because nobody was talking about it. And now people are talking about it. And it's like something very common. It's something that a lot of people struggle with. And that's why these GLP-1 medications are helping. But here's what I want to share. Okay, this is kind of the point to my ramble here, is that I stopped food noise without medication. Okay. And I'm not anti-medication. Okay. That's not what this is about. I believe that every person needs to find whatever solution is going to work for them. Right. But here's what I can tell you. I know how to stop food noise without medication. So with all the uncertainty that's happening right now around the GLP-1s, whether it's like pharmaceutical, insurance, doctors, whatever, with that uncertainty, if you're somebody who would like to figure out how to stop the food noise without medication, this way you don't have to solely rely on the medication to do that, then we should talk, because this is what I do as a coach, all right? Go ahead, head to my profile, click on the link tree. There you're going to find a bunch of resources, including my podcast where I talk all about this stuff, but you're also going to see a link to book a connection call. We can talk, see if coaching is a good fit for you for stopping the food noise with or without medication. And this way you can take back your power from food. Okay? Have a good one.